Hello, it's George at Suprema. Today I'm going to be going through the Genetec integration while we're here at the security event. Our integration now directly integrates our devices into Genetec Security Centre, so the device appears as a door and you get the logs and everything through Genetec. We have an actual front-end client, which is where all the device adding is done, but all of the actual door and access levels are controlled through Genetec. So within the actual integration, you can see we have a couple of users already. You can see here we have the two devices that are currently connected next to us, the W2 and the F2. They are currently already added as doors, but I will go through the door setup afterwards. If you were just to add a new device, it'd just be adding device and then typing in the IP address of the device. To actually add a user, again, can all be done via Genetec. You would just simply go into the standard card holders section, view all the card holders, say for a new card holder, first name as test2, and test. Add a standard credential. You can either do automatic entry, which you can then choose to present a reader to each one of the doors, and then that would register the card that way, or you can actually do manual entry for the I believe it's 26-bit by default on Genetec. So once you've added all that and given access rules to those two biometric readers there, at the very bottom you'll just see this Enroll Biometrics button. One note is that the actual user profile will need to be saved just before doing the Enroll Biometrics, otherwise it won't appear in our system. If you then just go through to the Enroll Biometrics, that will bring up the deep embed. You'll only have to sign in the first time while using it in a session, but this is the same login as the client. Once that's logged in, we can then go down, select the device. Once you are in the enrolment, you can then go down, select the device, and then select the fingerprint to register. If you then choose scan, you can see it's then flashing, and then just be to register, and then to confirm, and then that's registered through the deep embed. You then just click apply, and that then sends down to the devices. The important thing is with the Genetec integration is this access rule, just to make sure the readers of the doors that I'll show you in a bit are included on the actual access rule. So now we've got that user created. The previous setup that I'd done is just in regards to the door setup. If we go to the access control section, you can then see Access Manager and then the Synergist actual device. You can then see the Suprema devices underneath that Synergist device. So once you've added the devices underneath that, so within the actual section, if you go to the add at the very bottom after you've added the devices through Synergist, you can then go on Add Door, then go through Add New Door, next, and next, create the new door. Then within the actual doors section, that's then when you assign each one of our readers to the doors themselves. That's just kept underneath hardware. You then have the preferred unit as the Synergist. You can then choose a preferred instance, which will be each one of the readers. But if you keep it blank, you can select all of our readers. Under the reader, you'd then just select our reader itself. Under the exit button, you would select input 2, for example, and then door lock as output 1 on the actual device. Then the important thing on the access rules, just to make sure that the access rules that are added to the people is included on the device. Otherwise the actual user won't sync down to the device. Once everything's been set on there, you then should be able to use that fingerprint, and it should just let you in. And I think I have a face registered as well. Thanks for tuning in, just going through the Suprema Genetec integration here at the security event. Have a good rest of the day.